Hello, and thank you for joining us today. It is an honor to be here with you and listen to great speakers, and I look forward to our Q&A session. My name is Carlos Salinas, and I'm USSEC's Senior Director for soybean meal, with responsibilities over animal and aquaculture programs. COVID-19 is changing the way we do things and will likely have many foreseeable and unforeseeable consequences. Some countries have entered this pandemic better prepared than others, but unfortunately, there are no winners when lives are lost. Our thoughts and prayers are with the less fortunate. I'm one of the newest additions to USSEC's team. My work experience has been mainly focused on grain and oilseed processing for the past 25 years, with work experience at Continental Grain Company, ADM, and Bunge. I am honored to be a team member at USSEC and to use my experience for the benefit of our stakeholders. I have lived and experienced agriculture from the perspective of the major producing areas around the world to key destination markets. I have experienced many geographies. The complex grain and oilseed supply chain is dynamic, with many risks associated in the process. Much of our success and failure of the major players in the industry has depended on good management practices. This is crucial at times when of volatility. Risk management and attention to detail always matters. As I try to gain better understanding of aquaculture, I begin to uncover a supply chain that is exponentially more complex than what I previously imagined. It has no price hedging mechanism. There is no futures exchange platform where buyers and sellers can manage the risk. The price risk exposure is significant. The flows are many times difficult to understand. The varieties of species involved far exceed the poultry, swine, and cattle world I've been used to. The amount of variability of ingredients is complex and changes significantly by region. The feed conversion ratios of fish just do not compare to terrestrial animals. The areas of production cover a much wider geography, and trying to find data is much more difficult compared to an Oil World annual report or USDA supply-demand report. While there are many differences, the need for protein and energy is one of the many common threads. The need of a sustainable, consistent quality supply of protein and energy are crucial in any formulation. I have spent over half of my career between North America and South America. While I was not born in the grain business, I have seen soybeans being harvested, dried, stored, shipped, processed, and consumed at different origins and destinations. Yes, the process varies by region. Preserving the protein content of soybeans is not an easy task. In many instances, the value chain or local climatic conditions can destroy the main reason the soybean was grown for. High moisture content at harvest, high temperatures, or high relative humidity, poor drying system, poor storage, and handling can damage the soybean. The U.S. soybean producing regions have a natural climatic advantage. These natural benefits, coupled with good and sustainable management practices, help preserve the valuable protein, oil, and energy within the soybean. Crushers also play an important role as they convert these soybeans to meal and oil. Inconsistent quality can have many consequences to the supply chain. And while the trade does not really measure digestibility of protein in their transactions, end users well know the impacts of soybean meal produced from soybeans that have higher heat damage. The U.S. major growing regions are blessed by their geographies. Just look at the northern plains. Beans are generally harvested with low moisture content at almost freezing temperatures and stored in a natural freezer for the winter. The good quality is well preserved. The quick shipment to the PNW and proximity to Asia give the buyers a shorter lead time to fill demand gaps. The reliability and consistency in quality allow buyers to reduce the safety margin required compared to other origins. Sustainability is another common thread among different segments. It is a key element to consider for buyers and sellers. Buyers around the world recognize the sustainable attributes of U.S. soy and that our farmers exemplify sustainability. Just ask any U.S. farmer. They will tell you their families have farmed the same land for generations. Ask your supplier to provide you with sustainable U.S. soy grown following our Sustainable Soy Assurance Protocol guidelines. Ensuring the full chain is sustainable and certified is the right thing to do. The Sustainable Soy Assurance Protocol is already accepted as a certified source within the best aquaculture practices, feed mill standard, BAP certified feed mills have been given time to ramp up to this, and by June of 2022, BAP certified feed mills will require at least 50% of all soy and soy meal ingredients to be derived from certified sources. This is the direction which our industry needs to move. We applaud feed mills for taking these steps and are happy we can provide volume supply of these sustainable ingredients for aquafeeds. Proper certification to sell final products into major markets will increasingly encourage or even enforce Sustainable Soy Assurance Protocol certification. The technological progress on aquaculture and sustainability are an example to follow. I have lived in Brazil and the US during some of the greatest expansion windows in our industry. The industry cannot afford to have a short-sighted vision on sustainability. As many of you know, our stakeholders today are counting on us to deliver on our word. Having the paper to prove your sustainable efforts is good, but actual results is what our society demands. USSEC and many buyers around the world have recognized the positive attributes of US soy and the benefit it brings to the value chain. This happened way before my time. Publications have demonstrated the benefits of US soy, but we know of studies that will soon be published that reinforce the superior quality attributes. We're working closely with different companies that are helping us with data analytics to better educate our buyers about these benefits. We're also working on deploying a tool that can help our customers, based on the ingredients available in their regions, give a proper value to US soy, considering its preferential amino acid profile, energy content, and digestibility. As our chairman, Monty Peterson, noted, when you're buying US soybeans, you're buying many things. You're buying quality, consistency, sustainability, and a group of experienced professionals willing to assist you in every step of the way. Once again, I would like to thank you for your participation and look forward to visit with you soon after travel restrictions are lifted.